Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another video. So in this lesson we're going to make some updates to our current scripts before we continue on with the enemy AI. And the updates we are doing may seem strange that we're doing them at this particular point, but why I'm actually doing this now will become apparent once we come back to the enemy AI script. So I ask you all just to bear with me and it'll all be revealed in a video or two. But for now, I'm in the game manager. I've got the opponent manager script open and the game manager. So we'll come to game manager to begin with, and we're going to create a private, and it wants to be of type static and of type vector3 underscore players. I'll just use player starting position. And that's going to equal a new vector3. We'll open and close brackets, close the line off inside the brackets. And let's come to the one player manager. So these are the values we want. So in this case it's -1, 0 and -7. Now we can do this now because hopefully you've all experimented and find values that suit your project. So let's get this into the comments. Just break this up for commenting, and in the comments we'll use that naming convention equals a new vector3 at these positions, and we'll copy that, we'll paste it in below. Players starting rotation, put capital in there, and we'll copy and paste that in. Obviously these values are now going to be wrong, so we need this, the line below now in the one player manager, and we need these values. Let's just paste that in. We're not going to worry about the red error, we're going to fix that now. So let's come back to one player manager, and we're going to come to the very top and we're going to change to inherit from the game manager script. We're also going to cut this variable, the underscore y rot, for rotation. Let's just get rid of that. We'll come to game manager. I'll paste this in at the very top. So let's actually change this value, keep it private, we want to type static, sorry, not private, public of course. No, just trying to think, no, we can leave that private for now. We're not going to be able to change that within the script. So let's have a look. We want the players starting, and we'll just use Y rot. We'll change the comment, defines the players starting, and we'll use rotation. Let's just copy and paste that in. Let's save that off. It's okay, I was just wondering to make this public private because there's some more sort of tidying up of code we can do, but I think I'll leave that for this video because it's going to start confusing things otherwise. I don't think that's the best idea, but we'll come back to these. Now these can be public. These are going to be public static because let's come to the players one player manager. So here we'll say equals a new vector 3, and obviously the values we've just used we can delete from there and there, and now we just can use these variables. So I'll copy and paste the actual player starting position for the first line and rotation for the second one, and we're going to save that off, and I'll explain a little bit about why we're doing this. It's so we can actually reference this variable, or more importantly one of these values, in this case this value here. And what can happen is, because this is a 2.5D game, so we've got 3D objects in a 2D space obviously, when they clash the axis can actually become skewed. So this will help us fix that at a later date. Let's now begin by copying all of those lines. We're going to paste that in. And let's change player to opponent in all three of these variables. Let's have a look. So opponent's Y rotation will just come into the opponent manager and we'll delete that line. Is 0. And let's have a look here. That's the reason why. It's the S off. So just tidy these up. And we'll copy and paste the new naming conventions in to the comments. And we'll change the comment there. So if we come to the opponent manager, as you can see we've got the red error now. So exactly the same, apart from it's 1 instead of -1, so we can just get rid of that. And then we can come to the opponent manager We'll just copy and paste those naming conventions in. And we'll paste the rotation one in. And we're getting a red error because we need to come to opponent manager. And we're going to make this inherit from game manager also. That, if we come down, has fixed that error, so we'll save that off. And I think we'll leave it here for this lesson, because that's all the tweaks we're going to make up till now. As I said, we'll be making more tweaks, which is why I was wondering whether to set public private, but we'll handle them when the time comes, I think, and then we'll make this a short lesson and we can pick up then with the opponent AI in the very next lesson, and quickly you'll see exactly why I've made these tweaks now, as I said. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.